What's up, girl? You are always so observant. You're very articulate. You understand spiritual gifts. I know you do the work. You actually put in the effort. You put in the energy. You do all those things. And I just, and you are usually in tune with Earth, which is crazy. And I can feel your energy, and you actually have a teary vibration, which is a healing energy right off the bat. And so that's what I want to do. I want to work on healing you guys because we need a lot of love and a lot of healing. Healing is love. Look at this crystal over here. Isn't this cool right there? There, I got my finger. There you go. And so, isn't that a cool? That's an infinity crystal, purple amethyst. Is absolutely amazing. It was formed that way, came that way, and that you guys can buy that if you want to because that it's not sold, right? Do you know? I'm trying to remember if it is or if it's not. I don't think it is. But that was on hold and it just came off of hold. So I stuck it out here because I
It's
did.
sold already, Gary.
It's sold already.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
so damn it! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's
Well,
for
anyway,
me.
well,
Me too.
you guys can enjoy it because it has this crazy energy that is just like so amazing. And so I'm having fun in Crystal Lane. Can you tell? Yeehaw! Anyway, I'd love you guys. Lisa, what's going on with you? What's happening with you?
I think I'm all good, Gary. I read your suggestion of the Ark of the Covenant by William Henry. And
Ah,
I am
awesome.
I am teary because I have the pleasure and love of you in my life and your people. I mean,
Oh,
if I didn't, I don't know where I'd be.
oh. Well, you know what? I don't know where we would be.
Where
And
we'd
so,
be on this earth. I
yeah,
don't know where
it
we'd
works,
be.
honey. It works both ways, and so that's the thing. See, when you
Yes.
have, well, I appreciate that you appreciate us, and that's the reason. Like I seen a big giant screen of people, and I went straight to you, and I felt this energy that was like so overwhelmingly healing. And the reason it was overwhelmingly healing is because your appreciation. And so now I want you guys to realize this. So all you guys that are bitching your heads off, and I'm sure you're bitching your heads off this week. And if you're not bitching your heads off, something's wrong with you. You're probably on Prozac. And but what's happening is the energy in this new dimension is opening up, and it's not forgiving. It's like straighten up, you little people that live on Earth, or you big people that live on Earth, or you big light beings that live on Earth. Straighten up and act like a light being. And if you don't, then you get pounded until you do. Let me repeat that. And then you get pounded until you do, and then you get pounded and punched until you do. So you guys got to be appreciative. You got to really dig deep. And there's a spiritual gift for that. Ask for a golden shovel. I see golden shovels flying down around you. There we are. Dig deep, dig deep. But whatever your vibe is, Lisa, is the perfect vibration, and obviously it's just simply appreciation.
Gary, I'm having,
Is it?
and my patients are all appreciate. I'm like, if they're having a little bit bad day, I said, you got running water in your house? You got a toilet that
Hey,
works?
yeah,
We're not
right.
in Ukraine. We're not in Florida. Some of us are, but they come to us that aren't. And what it's just, we have to get above it.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up. And so, some of you guys that are on the show tonight, you're probably from Fort Myers. If you are, raise your hand or say something in the chat so Michelle can go to you guys. I do a show in Fort Myers, Florida, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock for, I don't know, 10 years or something crazy. A long time, right? 10 or 50, I don't know. And so I do a lot of morning shows all over America. And I'm the morning show psychic every Tuesday morning for these people. And I have to tell you, this last Tuesday, I didn't know what to tell them. It was like, I don't know what to say. And so I simply told them, I don't know what to say. You tell them the truth, and then you work through. They've lost people that aren't there anymore. They don't even they can't find their people. They've lost. There was a horse that was lost. There was dogs that are lost, and the whole island. Which is Captiva Island is missing. All the houses, everything's gone. And so remember, Dean, we did big spiritual retreats there all the time, and it was fun. And so we had so much fun there. It
It's
was
gone
just,
now.
yeah, and it's missing. I mean, we used to take our yacht from. Sounds like we're rich. We're not. Somehow when we got a yacht, I can't imagine. God gave it to us, and so. But anyway, we ended up, take it. We would take the boat and we would go down to Captiva Island, and we have these big spiritual retreats and everything that I do in life to enjoy, I try to get you guys to come and do it with me, and so that's the fun thing because I have a big time, I really do, and so I want to enjoy this thing called life, and I want you guys to enjoy this thing called life, I really do, and so we would have these big spiritual retreats on Captiva Island, and we would take the yacht down there, and we would the only thing the yacht didn't have, remember Dean, it didn't have a commercial kitchen on it, and so it had a regular kitchen, and I cooked dinner for 75 people in a regular kitchen,
You
and
did.
and and we did it. We pulled it off. We managed to pull it off. And so, but this is the kind of thing. And then we went out. We hung out with the dolphins. We did all these things. And so, but these poor people, they don't have homes. They don't have nothing. There's nothing. There's a blank slate. And so I didn't know what to say, except it's going to get better from here. And then
And
go ahead. You got something special.
and
You got
and
something.
and and sometimes, I mean, please don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for my toilet and my water, but sometimes in these disasters, the oneness comes out so much better that you can see, feel it, and own it finally.
You know what? That's really true. You get it.
Because
You get it.
until you're down and out and holding hands, I don't know if you really get it.
Well, you know what? I get it, and you get it, and because we're one, everybody will get it. And so, you guys, I want you to project all the light and love and everything you can do to Fort Myers and to everybody else that went through some hell because of just this hurricane. The worst thing that happened is we lost electricity and a few trees, and so in North Carolina, but it's okay. It's okay because we were lucky enough to run over to the bed and breakfast and do the show last week, and it worked out fine. And so we are so lucky, and you guys, all you guys that are bitching your heads off, realize you're really lucky to be in America. And I've traveled all over the world, and I travel around, and I see things that are like, you got to be kidding me. I know what it's like to see gypsy kids on the street begging, and I know what it's like to give them money so they can take it home to their family, so they can actually live for a week over something that I don't think is a lot of money. And I remember this little kid, and he's in a video. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see him. But he's this little kid, and he was so excited. I was handing his brother money, and there was this little bitty kid, and he saw a bag of potato chips I had, and I reached to give him the bag of the potato chips, and the cab drove away, and I couldn't give the kid the potato chips. So I drove the cab drove a city block, and this little gypsy kid ran a block and got the potato chips. And so it was like this overwhelming healing energy that came over me. And so whatever we can do for Fort Myers, project light, project love, give them some money, do whatever you guys can, because they're really going through something. It's really tough. It's really tough. And I knew you had something in you that was special to say. I
Can,
could
can I
feel it.
say one more thing?
Yeah, yeah.
This is Saturday night, so some of us are not in your club. The gifts, the spiritual gifts that you are helping us to receive are doing such magical things inside of my body and others that I mean, I can't believe that people with psoriatic arthritis that hurt from head to toe are coming to see me. I don't know what to do with
Well,
them, but
yeah, I mean, you're a doctor, but you're a doctor, and so
but
when
I
I when
tell them, connect with God, get God's light. It's about the only thing you got going for you.
yeah, when you let this light in, it's so crazy because you do heal yourself. It's really great. I mean, nobody could be sicker than I was through COVID. I mean, I really did die 5 times, and I kept on getting slammed back in my body from with God giving me the gift to do that. And I'm understanding more and more about that every day. And so I got so much cool stuff to share with you guys with all that. And so we are so lucky because Zion Heaven is open for business. You guys can get spiritual gifts actually from Zion Heaven, and so this is a very special thing. And so this wasn't here. I mean, I could see really. I don't want to sound egoed out when I say I can see everything, but I thought I really think I could see. I saw more than I've ever heard anybody talk about seeing, and then I could see all these angels, God, heavens, understand them, and I never could see Zion Heaven because it wasn't there to see. God didn't open it to see. But now it's open to see. So you guys are so lucky because you can tap into these Zion Heaven gifts that I got through my whole dying experience. And so now it's opened up. And so this is a really special time for you. And this is a special time where you're in a very special group of people that are getting these gifts. And I'm hearing all these crazy things every day from stuff that's sort of miracle-esque happening to you guys. It's freaky. And you're seeing it roll through you and go to other people. Now, and people, especially healers, like you're a doctor, you're a healer, and you're seeing these gifts roll through you and get to other people, right? That's what you're
Yes,
experiencing?
because I don't see very well. I see glimpses, but I'm so grateful for auto gifts. God made auto gifts for a
Yep,
person
that's
like
true.
me.
Yeah, well, there we are. Well, see, some people, the thing about it is you got to do a lot of thinking. And see, a doctor has to do a lot of thinking. And so you can't sit around and allow every second because you're busy taking care of patients and doing what you do. And so there are auto gifts. And a lot of these Zion Heaven gifts are really auto gifts. They just keep on working and keep on working. So anyway, I just wanted to say I love you. That's all.
I love you. I love you. Thank you, guys. Everyone, I love you.
Cool, cool. I wrote this for you.
I'm going to write you sparkulating. How to.
All right. I love
We
it.
love
I
you,
love it.
Lisa.
I
Love
appreciate you.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, honey. Thank you. That was so sweet.
Oh,
I love
she's so
her.
awesome.
I love her. We give her big hug, big hugs. And so when you tap into people that really do get it, it's really nice because they really do get it. And they've got this thing where they're able to see or feel or hear or experience the light that's coming in these days. And so we are very lucky people right now. We really are. Even though you may be going through a little hell with this or that or the other thing, you're very lucky people. So, and just appreciate more, you'll find you get more. It works like that. Miss Michelle, what are you doing?
Yes, Gary.
What's
Well, I
going
got a
on?
couple people from Fort Myers you requested or from
Oh,
Florida. So if you want me to go
okay.
to them
I would
first.
love it. I would love
Okay,
that.
perfect. Well, Flavia Oliveira, she's in Fort Myers. So let's get an update and spotlight.
All right,
Flavia.
Flavia.
Hi, Flavia.
Hi guys.
How you doing?
Hey, my girl.
Uh, I'm doing great. With everything that's happening, I cannot complain. We did my house, there's no damage, little damage to the car. The carports are gone. It was a scary ride, but we made it through.
Were you there? Were you there through the storm?
Oh yeah. I was home. I was
Oh.
one of the unbelievers. We didn't get
Mhm.
prepared like a lot of people didn't leave their
Mhm.
house.
Mhm. If you had it to do over, would you do it different?
Yes, I'll probably take it more serious. But I've been in Florida for 20 years. So I've
Mhm.
been through a lot of hurricanes and never one like this.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
I started to get worried when I saw the carports coming out, and I said, "Oh my God, please protect my house," because I could just see things flying all over the place. And we didn't put the shutters on. We just, hung out. We thought it was going to be 4 or 5 hours like it's always. It was a
Can you
12
can
hour.
you can you imagine the people in Captiva Island who
Oh
thought
my
that?
God. I can't even imagine the people in Fort Myers Beach. I
Right.
was, I couldn't even watch that. Afterwards, my sister lives in North Carolina. She was telling me it's all gone. It's all gone. Like, it's gone. I'm
Right.
like, what do you mean it's gone? Like, I can't. And
You
I
see,
know from friends of friends stories of people that stayed and drowned and died. And I haven't been myself. I think only it's been 10 days. like the first few days, I haven't been myself. I feel so heavy. I
Let me
couldn't
heal you
meditate.
up. Let me heal you up. Is that okay?
That's okay.
And let me
Thank
let me
you.
let me heal you up. I'm just looking at you, and I see, you've got holes in your aura, and your belly's a mess. You got black holes emotionally in your stomach. I
Yeah,
just
I
healed.
can't eat.
Yeah, right. Okay. And now I heal those up. See how you feel hot there? Different
Yes.
feeling, and you warm all the way down to your toes. I see your forehead sweating, and so there we go. And so now I'm asking God to bring you special light to heal you up and help you heal other people who need to be healed. Okay? And there we go. And now look how warm you feel. Feel that one?
I feel very warm.
Okay, good. And you feel sort of warm and fuzzy. It's kind of a good feeling. And so that's all I got. That's all I can do. But I think it's going to really help you. And I see you helping about, wow, 60 other people, 60 people. So
Thank you, God.
every how you help 60 people is that's a lot of people. And
That is.
so feel your sinuses open. You feel really super light. Great feeling. There we are.
Thank you,
Okay.
God. And
Yeah.
I want to ask you if we can take anybody to the light, anybody that went through dying in the
There's a
flood.
person. There's a person that's under a tree in their spiritual dimension. They died in this fearful moment, this moment of death. And now I took them. I saw them fly up. So that was brilliant. And so you were in touch with that. I see two young people. I believe these are kids, and I see them afraid, and their head is hurting because they got banged. And so one of them, and the other one's hanging on to that one, and there they go. And so there was two kids, and I see hundreds of animals,
Oh,
hundreds, hundreds and hundreds of animals. There's a river, by the way, guys. How do animals get to heaven? Let me tell you guys. Okay, here's how it works. There's a river, and it's a river that flows, and this river. Is how the animals will get in this river and flow back up to heaven, and so I'm asking for this river to go through Fort Myers and pick these animals up, and so this is what I do in my spare time, by the way, but I just see this. I see these animals getting picked up. There's hundreds of animals, and so that feels. See how warm you feel right now, and that's
yes.
because those animals got healed, they got saved, they got better, and you guys are all a part of that. All of you guys that are hearing me talk right now, all of you guys are a part of what just occurred, and that's a very big deal. That's a very big deal. I see two old people that are looking at each other and telling the other one they love each other, and now I see them hugging and embraced, and I see these old people dying, and they're hung because they were also super afraid. See, if you die in tremendous fear, you'll stay earth. There they go. There they went up. Wow, that made me feel happy, actually, really happy. And so that was the most brilliant thing you could have asked me to do. And
Thank you,
so,
God.
and I already been doing it, but you made me do it more, and we did more. And so I remember when September 11th, which I predicted, which I hated that I predicted it, but I did. And I remember when that happened, I kept sending people to the light every day, every day, every day, every day. And that's a good thing for you guys to do in your spare time because you can do this. And you just, think of Fort Myers Beach, think of Captiva, think of anyone who lost their lives or are stuck or earthbound. Because sometimes when you die in the moments of fear, you stay stuck for a little while. And so you can free them up with your light. And you do that by projecting light to them. And you ask for the angels to come from heaven and help rescue them. And that's how you do it. And we just did a big, 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 big bunch of good work. I love you. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
honey.
God. Love you
Hey,
guys. Thank you. I
hey,
was on last Saturday, but my internet, wasn't good, so I was just on
that's
for
all
a
right.
little bit.
Yeah, well, I
Um,
think things are settling down now, and now we're just straightening out the mess, and so that's what's
yeah.
happening. I had a week
Thank,
of it this week. I appreciate you. Big
thank
kiss.
you. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody on this call. Thank you guys for helping.
Hey,
Thank you. We
love you.
appreciate you, Flavia.
Thank you,
Stay
Flavia.
safe.
Oh,
Thank you.
that made me feel good.
I
Make me
know,
feel it.
right?
I remember Dean. Remember when I was talking? We were I don't know where we were, somewhere in the world, and and we were talking to your twin brother Darren, and he was talking about a hurricane called Katrina, and Katrina was headed his way, and he was like, "Well, I think I'm gonna, we're gonna stay here. All the neighbors are, and we're gonna ride it out." And remember, I threw a fit. Remember
Yeah, you
that?
told him, you said, I see it switching at the last minute and coming closer to you and destroying everything you have. And he goes, and you're probably going to die. And
Right.
so my brother was like, well, I better be safe than sorry. I'll go to my mother-in-law's house, which is about 25 miles inland. He lived right on the beach in Biloxi, Mississippi. And so, long story short, Katrina hit. He went back after the storm, and the entire condo building where he was living was gone. And he talked
There's
to
a
a couple of his,
slab, nothing left but a slab.
nothing but a slab, because I went there 3 days after Katrina, and it was nothing but a slab, and it looked like literally like a bomb went off. That place was just destroyed. And we talking to one of his neighbors, and they said they decided to stay. And when the water started doing the second floor, when the water came through the windows, they jumped out the window and landed on top of a car that was floating by. And they said they could hear a dog barking in the back. And they thought, well, the dog's not going to swim into the ocean. They're going to swim away from it out of instinct. So they followed the dog's voice and finally got to where they could touch the feet on the ground. And they took off running and they rode out the storm. They broke into somebody's house that was like a mile down the road. They said they kicked the door in, and that's when they rode out the storm. But so it was the scariest thing they ever went through. But my brother, 100% to this day, says I would have died. There's no doubt I would have died because he had neighbors that didn't make it.
Well, you're telling me he owes me dinner, okay?
All right, I'll tell you. Take you to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
No, he's a nice guy. And so, but that's crazy. But it's these things do occur, and so we have to realize that we don't have that occurring right now. You guys sort of just shut the hell up and be happy and realize whatever drama's going on, or trauma drama, or mama drama, whatever's going on, just be okay. Be okay. Be appreciative. You're as good as you are, and then as you get appreciative with where you are, you'll find you'll be able to go more, do further, do more, and that's how you crawl out of your depressed hole. Because the energy on the planet's a little rough right now. It really is. Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Okay, let's get Judy Foreman on real quick. She's got an update.
Judy Foreman. All right, Judy, unmute yourself, please. Oh,
Hello.
And for
Hi,
you guys,
Judy. Hi, Ron.
hey guys, how are you?
Yay.
Doing better.
Good. Well, we're sending you lots of healing energy, and we're excited. We're excited you're doing better. And so that's your job. It's your job to do better. And so we appreciate you. We're glad you're doing good. And so when I look around you, I see a lot of little dark blobs around. I'm clearing them away. And I see a brand new spirit slipping into your body. And it's sort of rainbow looking. And so this rainbow spirit's very healing, and it just went right into your body. And so that's feeling good. And I see them adjusting levels of different, I don't know if these are medications or maybe even oxygen, but I see them adjusting the levels. And it looks like that you're creeping out of the hole. That's what I see. And so, hey, good luck. It looks great. It looks really, really good. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for yelling. Hey, thanks for yelling at us. And I'm glad you're coherent and together now. That's beautiful. You can talk.
Yay.
Yay,
great.
looking
That's
good,
great.
guys.
That's great.
We're
I know
still
what
sending
that
you
feels.
prayers and healing.
Yeah, I know what that feels like. And when you feel yourself creeping out of that hole, you're like, oh my God, I'm actually going to really live here. That's awesome. That's awesome.
so
Anyway,
awesome.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you guys. Who are we talking to?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Okay, let's go ahead and get Rachel and James.
Rachel and James. All right,
Yeah.
Rachel and James. Unmute
Hey
yourself.
guys. They're my buddies. How y'all doing?
Hey there.
Hey, how are you?
Perfect enough.
That's good. That's a good
yeah.
answer. That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Great answer. What's y'all's question? What's happening? Hey, Rachel.
We had a friend in a group that we're a member of whose son committed suicide Thursday.
Sorry. All right. Let me look at him. How old was he?
I think he was in his mid-50s.
Okay. All right.
First name's Philip.
I see him choking and holding his head.
Okay.
And so, yeah. Do you know how he did it?
I don't. I know he was schizophrenic. I know he lived at home with his mom, who's friends with us, and he, was argumentative as anybody would be in
And that
their
situation.
mom's house.
I got a hold of him, and he's just cussing, a lot.
Okay,
And so just call his first name.
Philip.
Okay, there we go. Okay, he's responding. Okay, now then you just want to say roll over and look up. He's laying down on the floor. Just tell him roll over.
Philip, roll over and look up.
And tell him you're a friend of who you're a friend of.
I'm friend of your mom, Donna's.
Okay, he did. He rolled over. Okay, now tell him to look up.
Look up, Philip.
Okay, now tell him to take the angel's hand.
Take the angel's hand.
Tell him to go into that light.
Go into that light, really nice light.
He ran, he jumped into it, and there we go. And now this is the reason
Lovely.
that's the reason you guys feel warm. Feel it? You kind of got tingly and warm all over. And so I see Rachel feeling it. Rachel, feel how your face got warm? You got warm all over. Yeah, right? And so, yeah, you did something magical. Anytime you guys are able to help an earthbound spirit that's stuck, to go to the light, and all suicides, I think, are stuck, because that's against God's rules to kill yourself. And so, but we helped him get to the light because we cared enough to do it, and you guys are connected enough to do it. So you did him a big favor, and so
Thank you.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
So who are going to be all the congressional winners next term? Kidding. All right.
You are. Well, I just want to say I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. We love you.
Thanks. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Be well.
Michelle, who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Let's get Shelby Johns on real quick because she's in Naples and we want to get an update with her too.
All
Hey,
right.
Shelby.
Shelby Johns.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Shelby. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Hey, so you're in Naples. You're down in Fort Myers, Naples area.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm around the middle of Naples, like central Naples.
Wow. Yeah. What's it like? What happened? What did you do? Were you there? Did you ride the storm out, or what'd you do?
I rode the storm out. I live in my family's mobile home, which is their guest home on their property. And
Right.
ironically, when we were staying during the storm, everyone's like, "Are you sure you're not going to go to the big house next door?" Which is on the property. It's only like feet away from me. And I kept saying, and suddenly our phone started going off. We were getting all these tornado warnings, and I was watching the news live. And that's all I kept seeing was the tornadoes coming around through Golden Gate Estates, coming down toward the highway. And finally, I was able to convince my husband, gather the animals, gather the kids. We're going next door, and we bunkered down next door in it. And the next day, when the storm hit the worst, we lost our signal. Our power went out right in the beginning of the morning during Wednesday, and we couldn't get a hold of anyone. I was really worried because they were talking about how the storm, if it shifted any farther south, we would have gotten a storm surge up to 4 feet in our area. And I was trying throughout the middle of the storm, I kept trying to go out to get a signal because the only place I would get a signal was on the front porch.
Let me interrupt your story just for a second. Did you pray?
I prayed
Did you-
many
did you
times
ta-
to make
did
sure
you-
my
did you-
house stayed
Did you?
intact.
Did you?
That was
did
what
you-
I was
did you?
focused.
Did you lose it? Did you use? Did you use any of your spiritual gifts? Did you clear things?
Unfortunately, my mind was not in that mental place where I should have had it. I was more in concern that I was going to lose my house because I was watching all the trees falling. But
Yep.
something had to have been right because every tree that fell, none of them crashed on my house.
Good.
And it should have been destroyed, but it was fine.
Good.
And it made me feel relief. Even my chickens in the backyard, a giant acacia tree fell on our chicken coop. None of the chickens were inside that part of the coop. They all survived. All the animals made it.
And your
It's,
chickens
uh,
even live. Your chickens even
Yeah.
live. There you are.
Every single one of them. It was a miracle. It was after the storm that I kept having, it was like almost whenever we were trying to help everyone, because I have family that's up in Fort Myers. We went up there to help them and stuff. It's like, it was just something that was odd with my brother. That was my biggest issue I dealt with. His mindset was in a completely different zone. And it's like, his mind has always been in a different zone. And in the process of dealing with him screaming in the yard, my cat went missing. So it was like after the storm is when we dealt with the most issues. But a lot of my families that are very religious, they pray throughout at their house. My one friend in Fort Myers, she had a couple trees land on her house, but it's still intact. It did not
Good.
fall. It didn't crumble. So it was
I
just
think your
little
cat.
miracles.
You didn't find your cat yet?
No, she has epilepsy too. I've been
Yeah, I think
I
your
look
cat.
every day for her.
I think your cat's still alive.
She is.
Yeah, I would check the shelters really good. That's what I would do because it looks
Well,
like.
I have her. I put up reports everywhere, and I have her
Yeah, well,
microchipped.
check the shelters. Do it daily. Okay, that's what I see.
So there's a chance that she'll pop
She's
up
still
in one
alive.
of the
Yeah,
shelters.
yeah, she's still alive. Your hands got hot. Your feet got hot, right?
Yeah, it was getting clammy.
Okay. Yeah, your cat's still alive. I love you, darling. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Well,
Okay.
thank you so much.
And I'm sending you lots of healing energy, but you go find your cat. Okay.
All
Let us
right.
know. All
I'll
right.
keep checking the shelters.
All right. You'll find it.
Thank you,
That's
Shelby.
awesome. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, so that's crazy, guys, when you go through stuff and so we could all go through stuff. And so we don't want to go through any stuff. So if you keep your lights on and you meditate, right? If you keep your lights on and you meditate, you'll find that you'll be okay. You'll find that your light will get you through. And so it's really important to do that. Who are we talking to?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Let's get Rick Ferry. Rick Ferry. I think
Rick
this is
Ferry.
his first time. Hi, Rick.
Hey, Rick, unmute yourself, please.
How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Hey, buddy.
I'm doing
How's it
well.
going? Good,
It's
good.
going-
Uh-oh. We may have lost
Oh.
you for a
Froze
second.
up a little bit,
All right.
Rick.
June, it's good to see you in person, sort of ish.
Oh, good.
I have a question about someone that I work with, man. I'm trying everything I can to help this woman. She lives out of Florida, and I am completely out of options. I have no idea how to help her anymore. I'm not even sure if she's crazy or not at this point.
Okay.
I'm
All
doing
right.
everything I can though.
All right. And so let me just look, okay? And so let me just look. Good Lord. Can you say her first initial?
It's an M.
Okay. Well, here's what's happening in this heaven on earth dimension in the physical. People who are obsessive compulsive are going through something. And she's obsessive compulsive. Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and she would, even if she was diagnosed, she would be diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. And so, make sense to you? Yeah.
Sorry
okay.
about
That's okay. And so I'm just clearing this. She's got a bunch of little obsessive compulsive demons that I'm clearing them away from her. And this is going to really help her. But they're also bleeding over to you and making you crazy.
that.
And
Yes,
so-
sir.
And so you're going kind of crazy because she's going crazy. And so there we are. And I just pulled this off. And there we are. And there we are. See how you're getting warm? I saw you starting to sweat in your face.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And so there we are. Now your feet are on fire. Feel that? Your feet are really, really warm. And so I'm
Oh,
clearing.
there it is.
Right now you're back to you. There it is. You're
Yes.
like, oh yeah, I'm back to me. I'm going to show you how to do something, and I want everybody else. If you guys aren't paying attention, pay attention right now. And so, because you usually clear your energy from heaven down to your head, and this is what I've always taught you how to do, because that's what you do. This new dimension, which is a heaven on earth in the physical, you clear from side to side. You don't clear from up to down, you clear from side to side, because you got to clear the projections from all the people around you. So God's giving you a staff in one hand. Reach and grab it. Okay, it's a gift of a staff. You got it. Okay, now the next is a sword of Michael. Reach and get it. Grab it. Okay, and now I want you to push with a staff in one hand, and as you go around, it turned into a torch, and it lit up all the darkness, and it burned all the darkness off of you. So go round and round and round. There you go, buddy. It worked for you. See, now you feel really light.
Yeah.
Your sinuses open. Take a deep breath. There you go. Okay, now take the sword and go round and round and round on the other side. There you go. There you go. I
Good
saw you
job.
killing.
There
You
we
killed
go.
yeah, there you go. And you killed about 200 demons when you did that. Okay? And so there we go. Now you feel warm in your back, in your legs, in your head, in your heart, and I can see it in your face. And so now you're back to you again. Okay? And now I see all these higher selves going into your body to basically rescue you. And so, but now you guys, that's what you got to do. You got to do what he did. He cleared from side to side, all the way around his body, from side to side, where you were getting attacked by a bazillion obsessive compulsive demons. And that's not your problem. That's not but you empathed it from someone else. And so you guys, these days, it'll bleed over to you and you'll feel that. That was the most important thing. If you guys learn that, you can go to sleep now. But that's the biggest thing that you got to learn how to do right now. What happened with you is the biggest thing that everybody has to do right now. Clear from side to side, all the way around you. There we go. I love
Thank
you.
you, sir.
I appreciate you.
Thank
All
you
right.
very much, love. I appreciate you so much. Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
appreciate you. Where are you? Where are you? What city are you in?
I'm in Las Vegas. I'm Crystal's friend. I love it out here. Like, I just moved back. I was in North Salt Lake City not too long ago.
Oh yeah, Vegas is better. That's fun. All right. I'll see you in Vegas. Thank you. Thank you.
I look forward to it, sir. God bless
right.
you.
Talk to you soon. Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you,
Thank
Rick.
you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you,
was
Rick.
kind of
Awesome.
That was really cool. You guys, if
Yes.
you learn how to do just what Rick did right there, that's a very big deal. Ask God for that staff, sort of Michael, clear around you. That's all you got to do, and you're going to feel really, really good.
I'm burning up.
You feel that, Michelle? Can you
Yes.
feel it?
I have
Yeah.
to take off my sweater. I'm burning up.
Awesome.
Oh, you got it.
There
Yep,
you
I
go.
got it.
Who are we talking to? Who are we talking
Thank you,
to, guys?
Gary. Let's go to Crystal and Sharon Campbell, also in Vegas.
Crystal Campbell.
Yep, Crystal Campbell.
Hey, Crystal, unmute yourself,
Hi,
please.
guys.
Hi, guys.
Girls.
Oh, hey guys. Hey, you're our buddies. Our buddies. So tell me what's going on. What's your question tonight?
Actually, to be honest, I didn't have a question. I was trying to get my friend Rick on to help Mariana, and you did. You helped, I think. So that was honestly, that's what I was trying to do.
Awesome.
Just have him get on and help
Oh.
her, because she's driving him crazy. So
Yeah. Well, when when people are obsessive compulsive, it's really like that. I mean, they can't help what they got going on, and there's demons that are pummeling them, and it's not because they're dull; it's because they're a real bright light. And so that's a very tough thing to clear off, but it is possible these days to clear it off, and so hopefully that helps him. I'm looking at her, and I cleared everything I saw on her. So there we go. I didn't really get to her right then. And so because you guys came right after him, I got to her. So that'll really help him. Okay.
yeah, she's been having a rough time. I think she sees a lot of things, so she always
They
sees
do.
entities, and they're always attacking her, and she's freaking out every day. So
Well, if you go in, you can't go into the drama of the entity. I mean, these days. I mean, we've only begun to really get to where we're going. I hate to tell you guys that, and so, but you're gonna see a lot of things because in this heaven on earth dimension in the physical, you're gonna be able to see things in the physical. So I'm getting calls every day where people are actually seeing demons. I mean, walking around and stuff, and they're like freaking the hell out, and you can see your higher selves, you see other people's higher selves. Everybody's calling me and saying, hey, I saw you at my house, or I saw, some of you guys are seeing me as I just am around your energy field trying to help you and clear you. And we're not even aware a lot of times that we're helping each other, but that's what heaven is like. And so, and earth is turning into a heaven, and as it turns into a heaven for some of us, we're able to see the hell, so we can keep the hell away from us, and away from the people we love. And so all you got to do is get spiritual gifts, use those gifts, and you'll be able to do that. But you guys do it all the time. I miss you guys. I want to hang out.
oh yeah, we miss you very much. We love you.
Hey, I love you back.
Sorry, it's the last retreat.
Yeah, the retreat was great. You guys we had so much fun. That was great. We're doing another retreat. Oh, let me tell you, I got to tell you guys what I'm up to. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, what felt led. And I'm working on, we're doing a retreat, a holiday retreat. and it was a question whether we were going to do this or not. But I mean, I have some great holiday parties. I really do. And so, I think it would be just meant to be that we hang out and do a retreat around the holidays. And so, should we do one on Thanksgiving? Well, no, you got family commitments. And so then we try to figure out, should we do one on Christmas? No, you got your family Christmas things, right? And so we decided, I believe we did today. Dean, did we? Or we were working on deciding. But I think it's somewhere
You were
around.
trying to decide on December 1st, which is a Thursday.
Yeah, and so I think we're going to do a holiday retreat on December 1st, and my birthday's on the 5th, and so we'll have a birthday party, maybe some of you guys, and so but we I think it's just what we should do, and I think that we should try to have a holiday party. I have a great Thanksgiving, so maybe we'll have a holiday party, and we'll have a late Thanksgiving, we'll have an early Christmas. I'll have a birthday. So, I mean, I think that we just will celebrate and really be appreciative of who we are, how we are, get all the spiritual gifts. I've never seen so many spiritual gifts coming down. And so I think that we should do a big holiday party. And
I'm down. Let's do it.
all right, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys at the retreat in December. Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
We decided.
All right, we're gonna announce
I
it
had
next
no
week.
clue. Okay.
Oh, Michelle, we didn't even tell you, Michelle.
No,
Dean and
I
I
had
were
no
talking.
clue.
Yeah, so we hadn't told you yet, but it was like Dean and I were talking and said, I think we should do this because I just love the holidays and I love celebrating and I always love celebrating with other people and stuff, and so I think this is very needed right now. So hey, we'll do that, okay? And so I'll see you guys. That'll be fun.
Oh yes.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, we're
Thanks,
in.
Gary.
That's
We
good.
love you.
Love y'all.
Appreciate you.
Love you guys, ladies.
They're just great, aren't
I
they
love
great?
them. I'll see you guys in
fun.
Vegas next week.
Yeah, and so yeah, you're going back to Vegas. We're gonna, you can't leave. What are you doing?
Gary's gonna keep me captive.
Gary, what
I
else?
have.
What else did you decide to do, Gary? There's something else.
Oh yeah, you gotta mention what else you're doing.
Well, I can travel now. I got healthy enough to travel, and so and I hadn't been anywhere, and I used to. I was really on the road about 90% of the time. And so that's how come I know all you guys, is because I was always on the road hanging out in your city, probably wherever you are. And so I'm going to Minneapolis. And so I'm going to Minneapolis, and we're doing a workshop and a seminar in Minneapolis, November 6th. And this is going to be really, really fun. There you are. It's up on the screen. Create your heaven on earth. A lot of people, don't tap into tapping in, and there's some really amazing gifts that we've done and figured out, and God's give us, all of us guys here on tapping in, and so I'm going to run around on the road a little bit and talk to the live audiences and the radio audiences. I'll be on Dave Ryan in the Morning Halloween, and so in Minneapolis, and so but you guys, I appreciate you guys up in Minneapolis. I've been up there for years and years, and so we'll be there. And so if you'd like to buy a ticket, can they buy a ticket now, Dean? I don't know if you got them up to where
If you go to GarySpivey.com, is right there on the front page. It's going to say the Minneapolis seminar. It's going to say, just click on it to buy the tickets, and it's there, front page of the website.
Yeah, and if you want
This
to
is what
sign
you're
up,
going to see on the front page of the website. That exact thing, you're going to see it with a click now to buy tickets. So go
There
to
we go.
GarySpivey.com.
right? And so, but I'm excited. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be really, really great. And we're up there doing a Halloween thing, and so this is going to be fun. A lot of the fun stuff that we used to do, we're doing now, but we're excited also, certainly for the holiday retreat. The holiday retreat will sell out. It will sell out, and so I saw us having, so you guys should really reserve your spot now if you want to come for the holiday retreat, and you can spend your holidays with us, and we'll have a good time. We'll be as down home and as wonderful. I promise I'll cook for you and carry on. And so we're going to have a lot of fun. So book your holiday retreat, and that's December 1st. And so I appreciate you guys. I look forward to seeing you here. And so who are we talking to, Dean?
Alrighty. Michelle, who we got?
Let's go to Nadine and Rana.
Nadine.
Hi,
There
beautiful
we go.
ladies.
Hey. Please unmute yourself.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hello.
Good. Yeah, who's that with you, Sebastian?
Theodore.
Theodore. I knew it was a grand name. I'm like, what's that? What's the dog's name? And so, Theodore, how are you? Theodore, what's up? Oh, Theodore's like, hey man, I'm in heaven.
He
That-
is
That's a
very
lucky dog. What if you just want to be Theodore when you grow up? I think I want to be Theodore.
You wouldn't be the first to say that about us with dogs. We spoil our dogs completely.
Oh,
I
good.
know. My niece said when she dies, she wants to come back as my dog.
Great idea. Great idea. Great idea. So what's going on with you guys? What's happening? What's happening tonight?
We each have one question, Mr. Gary. You
Okay.
can go first, Mom.
I just wanted to be clear, the three of us, if you can.
Okay. And so I'm going to ask God how to clear you. Okay. I'm telling you, the energy on the planet has been so horrendous that I just simply ask God. And I recommend you guys do the same thing. Meditate, talk to God. And so I'm asking God how to clear you guys. And so um, I'm clearing your mom first, and I'm looking at her, and so her spirit is a little backwards in her body because of her son. And so her son got on her nerves a little bit. Does that make any sense to you? You're laughing, so it must. And I'm flipping you around in your body.
Thank you.
There you go. And you were empathing him. And so I know you have two sons, but whichever one got on your nerves. But you're empathic now. There we are. And so I feel your feet getting warm now. And so, because I flipped you around, and now I turned his energy around, and now he's going to feel really good too.
Very good.
So,
Thank you.
yeah. And now I see all these spiritual gifts coming to you. So it's really simple. Sometimes you can get backwards in your body. And when you do, you'll just see everything backwards. And it's really hard for your spiritual gifts to come down to you when you're backwards. And these days, this is that whole thing where you clear from side to side. So you ask God for the spiritual gifts to clear from side to side. So you just simply say, God, and if you take your hands like you're in a dancing motion, it looks like this. And you raise your hand up and you grab the staff and you grab the sword of Michael, and now you clear around you. There we are. And as you clear around you, and now you're going to clear clockwise, and then you're going to clear counterclockwise. Okay, there we go. And now you got really good feeling. Feel that feeling? It's crazy. And so you felt it too. What did that feel like for you guys? That was really good. You did it. You totally did it.
Thank you. I feel like my chest is like lighter. Like and my feet are hot.
Really hot. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when you guys are lucky because you feed off of each other's energy, and that's what oneness is. See, when you have two people that are clearing at the same time, it becomes very powerful. And so I highly recommend that you guys, if you don't have a family member that knows how to do anything spiritually speaking, teach them how to do it. Have them tap into tapping in here every Saturday. It's free. And then, if you join the online club, you can get all the meditations and do all that. But what you did there was very powerful. And I see your higher selves doing this dance. You almost look like, you look like a Hindu god. You look at the Hindu goddesses, and you're up there doing your thing. But it brought in all this tremendous light, and you're clearing the energies around you from side to side. In this new dimension we're in now, it's different than any of the others, and it actually comes down. And if you guys hadn't got the spiritual gift, I want you to ask, and you guys ask now just to make sure you got it. Ask for the spiritual gift of the golden cogged wheel. And just say, God, please give me the spiritual gift of the golden cogged wheel. And there it comes. You both got it. Okay. Now this is a cogged wheel, and it goes counterclockwise. And this is the first time this has happened in a dimension. They always go clockwise. This one's going counterclockwise, but it turns all the other wheels that are into the cogged wheel clockwise. And so it works different. That's the reason if you guys are going through dizzy spells lately, these dizzy spells are happening because of this. And so that's what it is. It looks just like that. It's a golden cogged wheel. And so this golden cogged wheel, there you go. And now you got it. Now you got it. Ask God for the spiritual gift with a golden cogged wheel. And it's going counterclockwise, and all the other wheels that fit into the cogs like this, they're going clockwise. And so, and it works like that. And so now then you'll find your world will work way better. And so that's it. Your dog can see spiritually. I'm watching him see these golden cogwheels fly down around you.
Oh,
That's
he
really,
can see a lot. Like I
he
noticed
can see.
watching.
Yeah, he's seeing. See, he's if you look, his ears are going up, and he's looking at things landing. He's looking at her. See, that's interesting. Animals can really, they're really in tune. If we could just be as psychic as our animals, we got it made. So, or spiritual, perfect. There we go. And here's what, and the other wheels all fit into the golden cogged wheel. You see what I'm saying? And so that's how it works, and that's how we're interrelating in this dimension, the heaven on earth dimension, in the physical. So it's a very different dimension. It works differently, and it took me a minute to even figure it out. But it's like really, and I'm still figuring it out. I'm learning every day. But in this dimension, you can really manifest your true heaven, and your manifestations come instantly. So it's really crazy. You'll notice little dumb stuff. You'll go, "Oh my God, look what I manifested," whatever it is. And so, but it works like that. So I love you guys. Now let me talk to you. You had one thing. What was your thing? You said.
I have one thing. I just wanted you to clear my dad and my little brother because I am with my dad a lot. So if I'm not feeling good, it's definitely him.
Well, it was really easy to do. He just gets grumpy, and he projects when he gets grumpy. A lot of times when people get grumpy, and they'll project negativity, and then when you clear with the staff. Just ask God for the staff, the sword of Michael, and clear clockwise and then counterclockwise. That's going to clear this dimension, the heaven on earth, and the physical, and that pushes all that away. And so you want to clear from side to side as well as from top to bottom. And so still clear the way. Now you did it. There we are. Good. See how you got dizzy? You got a little dizzy. You felt that. Okay. And so that's normal. You're going to feel a little bit dizzy when you meditate and clear your dimensions properly, which is what you just did. You felt dizzy though. I could feel it.
Yeah.
And so neat, right? Yeah, it's very different than any of the other times and anything I've ever taught you. This dimension works different, but it works perfect and precise. And you'll be able to manifest perfectly whatever your heaven is you want. It'll come to you and it shows up really fast. So expect it to show up really fast. Just allow. Okay? I love you guys. Had fun working with you. That was cool.
Bye.
That was cool. I learned a lot. I learned a lot by just doing that. I learned a lot by doing that. Michelle, could you follow that? Did you see what we were doing? What did you think?
I felt like it seemed technical, but it made sense.
It's a little techy. It's a little technical. It's very different than the other dimensions. That's my point. Yeah. And so is Judy still with us?
We got to do classes.
Yeah. Well, that's it. This is going to take a minute to figure it all out. I mean, heaven, I don't know. Rome is built in a day. Heaven's built in a day. I don't know how long it takes. But anyway, is Judy with us?
Yeah, she's there.
Yep.
Oh, Judy, what did you make of that? You're very analytical and you understand, you kind of think like an engineer a lot of times. You really do. Like you always figure out behind the scenes and what's wrong and how to make it right. And, but what did you make of that? What did you make of these guys clearing that way? Did you feel that? Did you see that? What did that do for you?
Yes, it felt very ancient, very, does that make any sense? Ancient.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, it did, and I got the spiritual gift this week of something that was really amazing, and part of these gifts I got this week had to do with being able to do this as well, and like I can do what's it Tai Chi, right? And so it was really wild because Michelle's got these nephews that are like Tai Chi masters or something or whatever. They're doing
Jiu-Jitsu,
Jiu-Jitsu, something.
Coaches and everything. Yeah. They do tournaments all around the world.
Yeah, and so they came. Michelle told me when was it, on Sunday, I guess. That
yes.
You told me they were
Sunday,
coming.
Sunday.
Yeah, you told me they were coming for an 11 o'clock brunch, and she told me at 10.
Yep. And you magically whipped it up. You and Jared, you guys did amazing. Eva, it was magical.
Yeah, and so we pulled it off, which is really, really cool.
Thank you.
But they had a certain magic, and they had this kind of ancient, crazy magic that was with
you
them.
almost have to watch your breathing because you almost forget to breathe when you're I mean, it's a very weird, very
It was different, very different. And you know, and I got the gift. I got the gift this week. I got the gift. I was in Zion Heaven, and God took me to this place, and I think I told you about it, Dean. But He took me to a place, and it was called. It was an old temple that was sort of a little bit in ruins looking, and it was very primitive, and God said, "This is the simple temple." And He called it the simple temple, right? But this was a place where a lot of stuff like this took place. And I don't quite have it all down yet, but I'm just letting you know that I got to go there, and I started getting these gifts from there. And the old man in the cave came and gave me certain gifts, and it was, I mean, it was really just, you know, something over the rainbow. But it has to do with this dimension. But I was wondering what you could feel, because I know how empathic you are, Judy, and how analytical you are, and so you could feel it though. That was neat, right? Different.
Yes, very different, very powerful, very ancient,
very powerful,
very, so that you were almost concentrating so much on that kind of that you have to kind of make sure that you're breathing, make sure, you know, I mean, it's just a very, very,
there's a lot of things going on at one time.
A lot of moving parts, you could say.
A lot of moving parts. And as these golden cogwheels interlock with each other, like they do, and it's like that, then you actually change space and time and outcomes. So this is the place, and this is the dimension, guys, where you've meditated forever and a day, and you tried to, you know, you want your outcome to be a good outcome. You want you to live in a heaven. You want to find your soulmate. You want to have your perfect job. You want to make a ton of money. You want to win the lottery. Whatever. You want a new car, a new house, a thing, this and that, whatever it is. This is the dimension where this occurs. This is where it is. And Judy, you were with me when I was going through the COVID dying experience. And so you dealt with me with my, you know, crazy intellect, you know, as God gave me the spiritual consciousness He had, which is, God's really smart, by the way, guys. He's really, really smart, a lot smarter than us. And He gave me for a minute that type of consciousness so that I would be able to understand what He was showing me and the gifts He was giving me. He gave me a lot of gifts from the Ark of the Covenant, and He gave me a lot of gifts that were universal gifts, how to clear the whole universe at a blink. So, I mean, I got all done up and gifted up. I was a little bit hard to deal with during that time, because I was like, if somebody didn't understand the things I was explaining, I'd be like, Judy, look, I can really do this, you know. But this is
very intense.
Very intense.
Intense.
Now, do you remember how timely I was during this time? And I've never been on time in my life, guys, and you guys know that. Because I'm seeing kind of how the time works through all of the dimensions and gets to down here to where we are. And it's different. And for me to be on perfect time is not on perfect time with everyone's perfect time. And so, but during this time, remember how precise I was?
Yes, you had a certain time for your food. You had a certain time for, you know, phone calls. You made it,
and it was precise. And if I didn't, it was precise to the second. It was like really crazy. And the reason is because He had cleared all the dimensions from Zion Heaven all the way through the cosmos down to the heaven on earth in the physical dimension, which is now opening up now. And in that dimension, if I didn't call, like I would have a call list of someone to call, or business or this or media or something. And if I did not call them that second, they would call me that second, the second after. Remember that?
Yes.
And then when all those things are happening, as you guys thought I was totally crazy, it would then happen like that in sequence, in a perfect sequence. And so everybody's like, what? this is really going on. He's not as crazy as we thought. And so
medications twice, 3 times.
exactly. Took a lot of patience. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Michelle. And so, but it was really crazy because all these dimensions opened up, and now when they're reopening, not only for me but for you guys, now I have an understanding of them. And so I don't understand everything, but I understand enough to where I can figure it out and understand it. And so as soon as I understand, I'm going to tell you guys about it. But this new dimension is a dimension really where things really happen really fast, and you can manifest whatever it is you want for your heaven to be. So think big, ask for a lot, be passionate. You'll see it'll click in. It works like that.
And
thanks, Judy.
Your biggest concern was how you were going to get this information out to everyone.
That was absolutely my biggest concern. I was going like, how can I possibly explain this to everybody? How can I tell?
Looking at you, very strange. You thought, how's this going to work?
Well, if you guys couldn't even understand what the hell I was talking about, I'm thinking, how could I possibly get anybody else to understand it? And so, but we're getting there, and I think we've done well. And everybody else has done even better because you guys are really getting it. And I'm seeing it happen in your lives. I'm seeing it happen in your spiritual gifts. I'm seeing you use the crystals, as a tool. They absolutely work. I hear all these magical crystal stories back at me every day. I appreciate you guys for that. And so it's fun. It's fun. Thanks, Judy.
You are really doing an amazing job from that time of COVID to now. It's a miracle.
Well, thank you, and a lot of it's the miracle of you and Dean, Michelle, but plus everybody else who said a lot of beautiful prayers and sent healing and light, and it worked. And so here we are, and so we're getting there. We're turning this thing around, and we're taking this earth. It's a big old mess right now, and we're turning it into a heaven. And so that's what we can do, and that's all we can do. So it's perfect. Thanks, Judy. That was great. I knew you had something that was really cool there to talk about. And so thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Love you.
Good. I appreciate you. We're staying with you in Minneapolis. So good luck, honey.
What?
No. Anyway, no, not again. Anyway, who are we talking to?
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Gary. Can we get Michelle Eberhardt on real quick, please? Thank you. Michelle.
Eberhardt. Oh, there you go. All right. Please unmute yourself, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Hey. Good, girl. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
Good. What's your question?
So it's about my son.
Okay.
He has issues with asthma, and I'm a healer and a channel, so I help him a lot. But today, not too long ago, he had a big flare up. So I was like trying to do everything I could to help him. But I know I'm missing something because it's still triggered. I know the moon, it's Mars. It's going to help trigger and it flares up and stuff. But there's something else and I can't see it.
Well, here's what I see. There's a blanket that's causing him a problem. It's actually an allergic reaction.
Thank you.
And so that's what it is. And so see how you got warm in your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a blanket. Either the blanket got washed in something that's toxic for him.
I washed it last night and I added stuff that I usually don't because I was trying to clean it because I saw it coming. So it was just the flare up today was not normal. But I just didn't know what
that's happened. What it was. Yeah, that's all it is. And so there we are.
Thank you so much. I'm like, what am I doing?
You did good. You know, how do you know, right? And so it's all good. That's all it was. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I'm like, I couldn't see it, but
that's all right.
It makes total sense.
All right.
Thank you, Michelle.
Good. Lots of love to you.
Thank you.
There we are.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's fun, huh? And so who we got, girl?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Glenn Esposito, please? Glenn, it's good to see you again.
Glenn, unmute yourself.
How are you, Gary?
Good, really good. What's your question? Hey, buddy.
Well, actually, we're excited to see you come to Minneapolis too. So hopefully we get to see you there.
Oh, good. You guys can actually, come and see us. Private readings. I'll be up there doing a few, and also we're doing, where you can get a ticket to the seminar. It's on what date is it on, Dean?
Sunday, November 6th.
Excellent.
Okay.
All the information's on the website. You just go to GarySpivey.com. It's on the front page of the website.
Yeah, and this one, I hate to say things will sell out, but I always know when they will, and that one will sell out.
Yes,
that one will sell out. Yeah, and so you guys, get your ticket, and then you'll get there. And so anyway, so what's your question tonight? What's going on?
It's about my mother-in-law, Katie. So she had a stroke. Well, actually, both my in-laws had a stroke, but she now has a little bit of a delay in her speaking. And then now she's seeing that she can't lift her leg and stuff, and she's having issues. So I don't know if that stemmed to the COVID shots, or if it's more of a stroke issue, or if you see anything.
She's got a lot of things going on. Let me help her. Let me figure out what's happening with her. I'm backing. Okay, I've looked at her inside of her physical body, and now I'm going bigger and going out a ways, and I see some demons, and I'm popping them. It looks like popcorn popping around her. There we are. See how you got a little dizzy in your head?
Yep.
And so you could feel that in your energy, but I just killed a bunch of demons messing with her. And they're trying to really bring her down. She's on 2 different medications that are crossing up.
Okay.
That's her problem.
Okay.
So
all right.
I don't. How many meds is she on? Do you know? A few?
I don't. I don't. I can ask her.
Okay. Yeah.
My wife Kristen thinks a statin and something else.
Yeah. There's something that's really. I think it's a statin plus something else, and they are interacting and creating arsenic.
Oh.
So they're creating. It's poisoning her. It's messing her up, and it's not unusual for a statin drug to react on some people, and they don't do the same thing with every person. They're kind of a sort of a weird drug, and so. But I'm just clearing the energy off, but you need to address it with her doctors immediately, and figure it out. Feel how your feet got hot. I think your wife's feet got really hot, and so
it did.
She said, "Oh my God, my feet are on fire." Yeah, and so that's because you'll be able to help your mama. Because if she stayed in this zone, it'll take her south, and her health will deteriorate, and/or it could kill her, is what I see. And so sometimes the drugs will do that. It's doing something weird with her. Blood pressure and her heart, her heart's doing something weird, and so that's the reason her leg. You would think it's a nerve disorder, but it's more of a circulation disorder, and it's having to do with this statin. And so what I see, and so there we go. Now, but there we are. I just cleared a bunch of junk off of her, so she's going to feel a whole lot better. But you need to address the medication thing. Okay.
Okay. And while I'm on, Gary, can you clear me? I hurt my shoulder, and I don't know if it's something I hurt with a rotator cuff, or if it's just something else.
Yeah, you did, and there's a little bit of torn tissue in there that's kind of flipping and flopping, and you probably got to get it lasered off.
Okay.
And then there you see, and now it feels better. See?
Yes.
Yeah, that's because of what you're gonna do. So that's not because I did anything except to tell you what you're gonna do. And so you won't have that pain for all that time, But it's like a little something you got to probably get lasered off, is what I see.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you, Gary. We love you.
Hey, love you back. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. There we go. Boy, you got all lit up. I see all these rainbow colors going all around him. That's crazy, he and his wife. And so ask me questions, guys.
Thank you, Gary.
Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Glenn. Okay, we're going to go to Natalie. Hey, Natalie.
Okay. Natalie, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, girl. Hey, my girl. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. My mother had a seizure a couple nights ago and was found on the floor in the bedroom in the middle of the night. She's been in the hospital, and they can't figure out why this happened.
It's almost medication moment here. Is she on some meds?
She really doesn't share personal information. It's all top secret. So probably, knowing her, she's definitely on something.
Okay. All right. I see that she's got does she forget things these days?
Not that I know of.
I think she does.
Okay, because
So
I don't live around her. I couldn't see that.
Well, I think she may be on some sleep medications.
She
or
did act
something.
really drowsy tonight when I talked to her. She seemed kind of drunk.
Yeah. Right. Well, she's on a sleep medication that's really kicking her butt, so to speak. And so
Okay.
so when she's on this sleep medication, she's not all there. And so that's the reason she sounded drunk when you talked to her, because she's drunk. But she's drunk on the sleep meds, and so she's taking her pills all wrong. So I
Well,
don't
she's
think
in the hospital when I talked to her just now. So the
she's
doctors are doing it to her.
Yeah, well, it's what's going on with her. I think whatever she's doing for sleep and whatever she was taking when she had her seizure, I don't, as I see it, I feel like that's the thing, but it has to do with medications. And so,
Oh.
so that's what I'm seeing, and her blood pressure also will drop really fast, and so, but I believe it has to do with medications and her taking them wrong. So with her blood pressure, when her blood pressure drops really fast, it could be considered a seizure, or she could just have her blood pressure falls to zero, and so that's what's happening. That's what I see. But she has multiple things happening because of the meds, and it looks like if they get those all leveled out, she'll be okay. So,
Okay.
So that's.
Oh, I
what
know she's looking for a new doctor. Her doctor just got dropped, so will she find the right one?
Oh, her doctor did what? He got what?
He just quit or transferred because she just told me I need a doctor. My doctor's gone. I need to
Well,
find a new doctor.
Well, there's a problem if you're on medications, and so I think she will find two doctors that'll help her out, is what I see.
Okay.
But that's her deal. It's the medication issue. Is
Medication.
more or less. There's things wrong with her, but it's really what's making her mess up is the meds. So that's what I see. Okay.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, good luck. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you. There we go. And so I just sent a lot of healing energy to her, though, and I think she'll feel better. But they got to really address this medication thing. And so medications can heal you or kill you. They can do either one, and so you have to realize that. You have to kind of know. And so who we got, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Teresa Lewis, please?
Yeah.
Miss Teresa Lewis. Thank you, Teresa, for being patient.
Teresa, unmute yourself, please.
Hey, girl.
Hi, you guys.
Hey.
So I have a friend and her sister-in-law just passed away.
Only see part of your head. Turn your little
sorry.
camera down. That's okay.
There
Now
we
I can
go.
see you. There we go. Now I can see you. And so anyway, you're who died?
My friend's sister-in-law, she passed away last night. And I just kind of wanted to make sure that she made it across. I know that she's been in hospice, and I'm sure that she was in a lot of pain, so I'm sure that she was on meds.
She is in heaven. I see her over there, and I see her
Good.
hanging out in the garden, which is transition, which is not unusual for people to be there when they first get to heaven. But it's beautiful. I see it looks like a tropical paradise. I see parrots. I see birds chirping. I see the
Nice.
fountains, and so she's in bliss.
Nice.
If there's a Garden of Eden, she's in it. And so I think she was a wonderful person through her life, and so I think she was nice to people.
Yeah.
And so that's what
Yeah.
I sense. And so, but she's doing good. She's just there. She's not talking to me because when they first get there, they don't talk much.
Yeah.
But
I
she's-
just wanted to make sure that she made it across. I knew that,
Yeah.
they had her on some meds and stuff. So
she's doing good. That was good you asked, but she's couldn't be better. So
awesome.
So
Thank
her
you,
heaven,
guys.
her heaven looks blissful. That's what I see. Now I'm going to clear your energy because you're here, and so I'm
Okay.
getting rid of a bunch of dark energies. Do you have anybody around you doing drugs or drinking?
The neighbor drinks a lot.
Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but I see. I'm just clearing away some demons that are bleeding over. Okay.
Okay.
And now look how you're feeling right now. How does that feel?
Warm, better, like light.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
And so, but you're actually empathing the neighbor. And so, but these days it's a really rough time for addicts right now. Addicts are particularly going through literal hell. And so in this heaven on earth in the physical dimension that's opening up, addicts are, it's really kind of crazy. They're here and they hurt themselves, and they usually mow down a lot of other people in their process. And unfortunately, they have. I figured out this the other week, and they have like about 6,000, a group of about 6,000 demons. Each demon is bigger than the planet Earth. Hello. And so you can empath these if you're a real bright light, because these demons are designed to just mow down all the light, whatever they can get a hold of. And so this is particularly rough on addicts right now. And so if you're an addict, you might really finally take it serious and decide not to be one. And I know that's easier said than done. I understand it. I get it really well. But this is a time you would try to dig deep, because but you were feeling that energy from a neighbor. How crazy, right? And so, but look how you feel now.
Just like uplifted. Yeah.
Right. And I went ahead and I did that myself rather than to tell you how to do it, because I can do it so fast, and I didn't want to miss any of those demons that were beating you up.
Awesome. Thank you, Gary. I so appreciate all of you.
Yeah. Hey, love you back. You take care. Okay, honey.
Love you guys. Bye.
She's awesome. I like her a lot. She's
Thank you,
fun.
Teresa. We appreciate
She needs
you
to
too.
come to our holiday party. You got to come to our
she's
holiday
awesome.
party.
Yeah.
That's fun. Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Kelsey? Thank you for being patient,
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Where are you at? Oh, there we are.
Kelsey.
She's right
Oh,
here.
there she
Yeah,
is.
I got it. Go ahead and unmute Kelsey. Thank you. There you go.
Hi, Gary.
Hello.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get back to you.
All right.
Wait. Oh, dang it. Okay. Hi,
Oh,
Gary.
there we go. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing?
Hiya. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Really good. What's your question?
Okay, so my husband, Brian, is really sick right now.
Oh.
We don't know if it's COVID or just the flu or what it is, but he is supposed to go to a Vikings game tomorrow with his dad. And I just was hoping that you could clear him and let him feel better for tomorrow.
Okay, well, I cleared him off, but I don't know if that's a bright idea to go. And so it feels like he may not feel like it. And so, hey, Brian, I'm sorry you feel bad. But I cleared away a bunch of dark energy, and I'm beating off a lot of dark energy, sort of demons. How's his throat? You know, and so it's like yucky. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I can't hear you now. I lost you again. I can't. Oh, you're muted. Oh, unmute. There we are. Just
Okay.
There we are. Oh, good. Yeah, his throat's goofy.
Yeah.
His throat hurts. He's
His
got
chest.
body ache.
Yeah.
His
I think
chest, yes.
if it's not COVID, it's very like it. It's very COVID-like, so probably is. And so, but I'm just now burning off all this dark energy. And so it's really interesting. I'm using, and this will sound a little nutty to you, but I'm using 603 spiritual gifts to clear him with. And so notice Brian, how his name's Brian, right? That's right, Brian. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah. And so I just
Yeah.
notice, Brian, how warm your feet are getting. You can feel your feet warming up, really warm. And now I just see all these dark energies fly off of you, and then you burst into tremendous light. And I see all this crazy light, like bursting into your chest, into your head, into your sinuses. Now your sinuses open, even though they've been a little cloggy. Now they're like lit up. There, feel that? That's crazy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And so you're gonna feel a lot better. And so you guys should probably get one of those little home COVID tests and just see what you got going, because you don't want to make your dad sick. And so, but you've got there we go. Now I got you all lit up. Now you look like a peacock in the spiritual dimension. I just see all this tremendous light going around you. So that's good. Drink water. I hear you. You know, you need to drink a lot of
Yeah.
water. I don't know if you're used to drinking a lot of water, but you need to right now. And so, because you feel a little dehydrated to me, and so that's what I'm seeing. So there we go. I got you all lit up. So what is it?
Oh, I went out today and I got him Gatorade and I got him the ginger ale and all that stuff. So he's been trying to stay hydrated. He bought these tickets because his dad is a big Bears fan.
Yeah.
And so it's like a birthday gift thing. And it sucks that he just started feeling bad on Friday and the game's tomorrow. And it's like, what do? You know?
Well, I know. But
You think he shouldn't go?
Well, you gotta. I would go get a little test down at the drugstore and take it and see what if you're where you are. But it feels like it to me. But let's see what happens. I mean, I lit him up pretty bright, and so we'll see what happens. But you don't want to get your dad sick, and so.
Yeah.
But your dad should still go to the game either way. And so yeah. So there you go. You guys decide, but I would do a little test and see. So there we go. You're looking bright now. You're looking really, really, really bright. I think you'll get better quick. Good luck, okay?
Gary, we're so excited that you're coming to Minneapolis.
Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Make sure you get your ticket. This one will, we only got a limited amount of seats, and this one will sell out. I'm just saying, I know it will. Yeah. And so, because it's already.
Birthday.
What is it?
My birthday is November. Is November 29th. And so we're going to get him for a birthday. Yeah.
Oh, good. Perfect. Well, I can't wait to see you guys there. We'll have a lot of fun. And so I'm trying to do a crash course. I'm trying to figure out a crash course on how to create the heaven. Create your heaven. Create your heaven. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. And so that's what this workshop's about. And so it'll be fun. It'll be a fun day. I appreciate you guys. Love you a lot. See you soon. Good luck.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. Can we get Luis S, please? Luis S.
Please unmute yourself.
Okay. Hi, Gary. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, girl. Good
Hi,
to talk to
Gary.
you. Good to see you.
First of all, Daryl, I don't know if you want Daryl, but look in there.
Hi.
Hey, I miss you guys. Yeah, I sit on you guys gave me this wonderful bench that is down by my waterfall, and where I see.
We were wondering if it was still.
Yeah, no, it's great. I sit on it every day, and I go down for a walk, and I sit there and meditate and talk to God on your bench. Thank you for that. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Had vein surgery on his leg, and it seems to be doing pretty good, but he's going to have to go and have another vein surgery on the lower part of his leg, and we're just hoping that things are going to be all okay with that.
Well, I heard second time's a charm. So it feels good.
Okay.
That's what I heard in my head. Second time's a charm. Feels really good. And let me just light you up. Let me look at this, okay? And so there we go. 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 And I'm just getting rid of a bunch of darkness down there. And there. Now you feel warm in your feet. There we go. Took a minute.
Good.
Yeah. I see all this light going through your legs now. And so you got a little bit of light in your head. You got a little light head. Yeah. There you go.
I need him, so I want him to be okay.
Okay. All right. So,
And also,
I need him too.
Yeah, we need to come down and bring you another bench.
Please.
I was looking at my Akashic record. I'm aware that I have a vow of poverty from several centuries ago. See, spiritually, I'm trying to do this, but I'm working on it. And I didn't know if that's been lifted, if the guides are.
Well, here's what I see. Everything now is, once you get past this karmic divide heaven, all that old stuff kind of just evaporates.
Oh,
and so I'm bringing you to a really high place. Is that okay? I've got your hand.
Please.
I'm dragging you through the cosmos. I'm dragging you through the suns, actually. I'm going through our sun, I'm going through the old sun. I'm going through the Triton sun. I'm going all the way up. I'm going to the karmic divide suns. There's 3 of them, 3 suns. And now your feet got really warm, see?
Yes, my whole body's warm.
Okay. And so now then all that old junk just evaporated. I can do it really quick. Now used to it would have took me 2 months to do what I did there in 2 seconds. And so, I mean, the times are changing. I mean, I can do things spiritually so fast, and so can you. Used to really, it would have took me 2 months to figure out how to do what I just did that quick. And so, but you guys can do the same. And so, look how you're feeling strangely in a great mood right now.
Yeah, and I can breathe better.
Yeah, good.
My
All right.
sinuses opened up. Yes.
Yeah, you feel very light. And but that's a very big deal, and you don't have any of that old junk. It's gone.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Gary. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Come and see me soon. Come to a holiday party. You guys will be so much fun. Come to that. You should. Okay.
Hey, Gary, I've got a crystal that reminds me of you.
What is it?
I'll show it to you. See, it's white. Again,
Yeah.
focus there. But it's white and it's got a little round, just like your hair on your head.
Oh, it's got a little fro in it. I see it.
Inside it, yeah.
All right, there we are.
Oh my God, the Gary Spivey crystal.
You or not, but a little better picture. But it's kind of neat, and the more light you put on it, the whiter it gets.
That's crazy. I'm the same way. The more light I got, the whiter I get. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys. Come to a retreat. Come to another retreat. I'd love you. You don't even have to bring me a bench. You can sit on the one you already gave me.
Well.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Louise. Thank you, guys. Love to see you.
They're great. They're great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who we got? That was
We
really
get-
crazy. You know, it's really true. I mean, used to, it would have took me 2 months to do what I did with her in 2 seconds. I mean, and that's how the energy's flowing. And the reason the energy's flowing that way, guys, is because it is heaven on earth in the physical dimension. This dimension that we're slipping into now is a dimension that allows you to do miracles really fast. And not only do I see that happening with me all the time, I see it happening with you all the time. And so this is a time where that's what's going on. And so crazy times.
Yeah.
Who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go ahead and get Shelly Benolkin? Benolkin? I think I said that right. Hi,
You
Shelly.
butchered it. I think
Thanks
you
for being
butchered it.
patient.
I bet you butchered it.
Shelly
What is it?
Benolkin.
Yep, that's actually you said it right, Benolkin.
Yay!
She
thank
did.
you.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I was wrong. Finally. I'm finally wrong.
Yeah.
There we are.
You're right, Gary. Good to see you, Gary.
Good to see you.
Thanks for taking my question. I'm
Glad to.
just wondering about I'm thinking about selling my house.
Okay.
And
I heard
moving-
good. Your angel said good.
Okay.
So this is a good move. You know, sometimes moving is the most traumatic thing. You know, it's traumatizing as hell. You know, to
Did
move.
drop it off.
But it feels
I
good.
never have them drop off this
It
fast.
feels good. Who dropped off? Whatever. And so that
Oh,
it
sorry.
feels. Oh. Hmm.
Her, you-
So who is so if you I feel like if you push ahead and faster sooner than later,
Okay.
it feels like if you just move on into this, then you'll be really happy.
Okay. I was
That's what
thinking
I
about next week listings. So
That's good. I think that's
Okay.
really good. Where are you?
Minnesota.
Oh, really? Do you have
Yep.
an agent?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Good. I was going to recommend Lisa Purcell because she's so good. She just sells stuff. She's like some freak of nature that can just sell things. I see her. I see Lisa online. Oh, there you are. Hey, Lisa. And so, but it feels like you'll get right through it. You know.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Should I look for an apartment or a house? I don't know if I should push for a house or if I should just do an apartment for a little while.
That.
Apartment.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I hear KIS as keep it simple, stupid. In other words, like sometimes you dumb it down and just make it real simple. It feels like you need to do that for a minute.
Okay.
And it feels like you need to take little trips.
Okay.
Are you thinking of that a little bit?
I have 2 trips planned, Vegas in November.
Yay!
And yep, and then Fort Myers in January. We'll see about that.
Yeah. Well, it feels like you may go to Sarasota. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know if Fort Myers is there right now. you know,
Exactly.
So it's
Yep.
going to take a minute, but I see you might. I'm just reading what I see you doing. I'm not telling you to go to Sarasota, but it seems like you will. And
Okay.
so it feels good. Feels great. But I
Perfect.
see those little trips, and there's one more trip. There's some friend is going to talk you into. It looks like where are you? Where is it? I think it's Mexico, and so.
Count
that's
me
a
in.
Can- Yeah, I think it's Cancun or something like that.
Okay.
So anyway, you're gonna have some fun. Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm with you. I'm just gonna go with you. Okay, all right. I quit. I'm coming and hang out with you.
You're always welcome. Yes, and
Thank you.
I hope to see you in November. I've got to check my calendar for the 6th, but that would be
good.
wonderful. And I hope to bring my husband. So,
Oh,
'cause
good.
I've
There
talked
you-
about you, and I think it would be great to have him come to a seminar.
I would love it. I would love. A lot of times when you girls are funny. You drag your husband kicking and screaming to the psychic seminar, and they think, "Oh my God, I'm going to be bored out of my mind." And you know what? They get more out of it than you do. It's crazy. Many times they go, "Oh my God." Because guys are very analytical in their heads. They're sort of engineering something in their head, and when they see how pragmatic and how it is, how things work, and it works that way with all these different people, they then interrelate it to how it would work with themselves. So many times guys get so much out of it when you girls drag them to the shows, and so it's fun. I enjoy seeing that, and so
perfect.
Yeah. So
It'll be
look forward to seeing you. Get a ticket soon though, because this one will sell out. Okay.
I
right.
already sent him a screenshot, so it'll be a good date night.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you. Sell your house. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you back. There we are. Perfect. I think this is going to be fun. I think we're going to have a good time. That's going to be great. Doing our show up there. That's going to be fun. Our holiday party's going to be fun.
Holiday
I don't know if we
retreat.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys got a picture of what the house looks like lit up for Christmas, but this is
Let me look through my phone. If I happen to have one,
this is like this is like something over the over the rainbow. You'll freak. Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Okay, can I go ahead and get Margaret? Sorry for the wait, Margaret. Go ahead and unmute.
Oh, Margaret.
Margaret, right here.
Oh, there you go, Margaret. All right, Margaret, unmute yourself, please.
Hey, Margaret. What's
Hi.
up? Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm really good. What's your question? What's happening?
I just don't really have a question, but if you want to clear me or anything you see.
All right. I like that picture behind your head. That thing's cool. What is
I know.
that?
It's somebody did it from here. He's from Ontario. He's they say one of the best Celtic freehand artists there are around.
I feel really great about it. I get a lot of energy off of it. And so
Yeah.
And so it's a really, whoever he is really good. And so
Yeah.
I love spiritual artwork. We have, our spiritual artist is Fallon.
Yeah.
I've talked to Allison Richard, who's like my family in Ojai. She's a famous artist already, but I talked to her into doing some great prints coming out of some of her spiritual art, which I'm looking forward to. And so, but that piece speaks to me, and I see beams of light coming out of that painting.
Wow.
And so it works like that sometimes. And so, but it feels really good. Notice how your feet are getting warm.
Yeah.
See?
Mhm.
Okay. That's me reflecting off of those pyramids and allowing the piece of art to speak. It filled your whole house full of light.
Wow.
How cool
Yeah.
is that?
That's
And
good.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm just telling you what I just did, but I'm clearing you off, I'm clearing you off. I see a
Yeah.
little dark energy coming out of you. You have a little inner ear thing happening. And that comes from TMJ on one side of your jaw.
Okay.
And now I just cleared one shoulder. I see. And so you got a shoulder issue? Anything going on with that?
Maybe sometimes, yeah. I pay not very much attention to my body.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing the
Yeah.
little things going along. And
Yeah.
so, and I see a little dark energy around your gallbladder. You still have it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you have a cramping sensation inside sometimes, deep inside on your right side, but I see your gallbladder's got a little thing.
Okay.
And I'm just clearing that off. So they told me to clear your physical body, and then lower back, I'm clearing one leg a little bit, one knee. There we go. And so now you look bright.
That's good.
Yeah. So you told me to clear your body. They told me to clear your physical body, and now I
Okay.
think you'll feel a whole lot better. Is what I see. So good luck.
Perfect. That's great. Thank
All
you.
right.
I
Hey,
love
thank you.
Love you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
love
Thank
you back. I
Bye.
love it. I love it when I see spiritual art and it speaks. That's a good piece. Whoever that artist is, you ought to put it in the chat next week. I'd love to know who the artist is, because that artist is good. It feels really, really good. Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. Okay, can we get Regina Mendoza on there, please? Regina.
Regina, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Regina.
Hello.
Hey, girl. How are you? You look fun. Are you on the floor?
Yes.
Are you? I love it. I love it. I love hanging out on the floor. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like big pillows. You like big pillows?
Yes, I do.
Cool, cool, cool. You have to come to our holiday party. We're having a holiday retreat, and so you would be fun. You'd have a good time. Anyway, so what's your question? What's going on?
I need to see if you can see anything in me. I'm not feeling very well.
Okay, all right. Well, you're all goofy with your spirit. This new dimension is opening up, and so that's really good for some people, and it's beating some people totally to death. You're one of the getting beat to death people, and so you're sort of out of your physical body right now. You're not even in your body, and so I think even the reason you're on the floor and it feels good is because you're trying to ground yourself. And so I'm going to, I'm just clearing around. I got rid of about 200 demons. Any addicts around you? Anybody addicted around you?
The neighbor smokes marijuana.
A lot of it though, right? Like a little chimney. It's so crazy because you guys are getting attacked by your neighbors drug demons or alcohol demons. So I'm just peeling this off of you now. I'm doing it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I can do it real fast. There, click. Look how you feel. Yeah. Crazy good, right? Kind of silly that you would feel that good that fast. You were empathing what's happening next door. Okay, I want you to ask, and all you guys, you can clear your energy, and then you simply want to ask for these gifts. Ask God for a white diamond gift of protection. Can you ask for that right now?
God, may I please have a white diamond gift for protection?
There it goes. It went around your body. Look how you feel.
Happy.
Happy, right? That's because you're not feeling other people's junk, you see. Now I want you to ask God for the spiritual gift of a, let me see which one he's wanting to get. Okay, a blue diamond gift of protection. God, please give me the gift of a blue diamond gift of protection.
God, please give me the gift of a blue diamond protection.
Okay, that went around your body. Now your sinus is open. You feel really light. You feel super bright, and slightly silly happy almost. Kind of different feeling, you see? And now it melted a darkness off of your heart. Your heart had a dark energy on it, and it melted off, and it looked like a black blob of tar that melted off your heart. So now then you want to say, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
And the more times these days, thank you. Well, thank you. But the more times these days, guys, you say thank you, God, the better you get. You get better and better. And so now you want to ask God for the gift of a golden diamond gift of protection. Say, God, and all you guys get these same gifts. Get these same gifts. Just say, God, give me the gift of a golden diamond gift of protection.
God, give me a gift of a golden diamond protection.
Right. And it's kind of, the golden diamond gift, it sort of looks about like this. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a real cool, like this crystal. And there we are. And it just went around your body. And there. Your head got real quiet. Hear how quiet your head got? Really quiet. There we go. Okay, now you want to ask God for the spiritual gift of a green diamond gift of protection. This will protect your physical body and your health. And so you want to ask God for the spiritual gift of a green diamond.
God, please give me the spiritual gift of a green diamond protection.
Went around your body really fast. Okay. And now you feel super bright. Just say, thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Gary. Thank you,
Yeah,
Gary.
right. Thank you. And so, but I didn't do it. God did it. And so, what you want to do is when you want to ask God for the spiritual gift of a red diamond, ask God for the spiritual gift of the red diamond. And these all come from Zion heaven, from all the crystal heavens, all the different colors. And so, ask God for the spiritual gift of the red diamond.
God, may I please have the spiritual gift of red diamond.
There we go. And it came down around your body and it turned into a rainbow. Now your feet got hot. Feel how warm your feet got? You could feel that. It was crazy. Crazy warm all of a sudden. Feel it? And so now you got all this light. And the reason you felt it on your feet is because the red energy grounds you. You know, the red energy, that's the reason you want, get you a red crystal if you don't got one. We got a bunch. And so, but you want to get a red crystal, and that brings it down, and it brings the red energy transcends dimensions, and it'll transcend all the spiritual gifts down into you. And so now then it's around your body. Say, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
And then there's only one more, and you ask God for a big, giant spiritual gift of a white diamond that is around you and the whole earth, around the whole earth.
God, may I please have a spiritual gift of the white diamond?
Yeah, that is around you and the whole earth, around the
that
earth.
Is me and the whole earth.
There we go. Perfect. I see it going around you, but going around the whole earth now. And so now not only have you cleared you cleared everybody in the world.
Oh,
and that's what you do. And so there are all the diamonds, guys, and that's what they look like. And these, just imagine yourself in these diamonds, and these diamonds will help protect you from all these dark energies that are bleed over energies. Even if you got a neighbor that's going through something, it can bleed over to you. It doesn't have to be somebody so close in. It can just bleed over. So there you go. Perfect. 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 Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you too. And so I just want you guys to be happy. I want you to feel your light. And this is a weird time. This dimension that's opening up is a little different than all the others. Remember, you clear from side to side as well as from up to down. And so, but you want to push back all the dark energies that are bleeding over from other people. And we even had a couple of people, it could be your neighbor, right? It could be anybody. And so it could be somebody you meet at the supermarket. I mean, it could be whatever. And so, but you want to clear your energy from side to side, and then you'll find you'll feel really good and you'll feel happy. But now what are we doing, Dean? We're up to, we're having a holiday retreat. That's what we're doing. And that's happening December 1st. And if you guys going to come, and if you want to come and hang out, we're having big holiday parties. We're having we're having Thanksgiving, we're having Christmas, we're having New Year's, and we're having my birthday. And so there we are. And so
we already got people texting me.
Yep. Send Michelle a message if you want to reserve.
Yeah.
All the information will be on the website in the next few days. And
but you want to get your spot
Yep.
now, you better text me.
And we're going to be
in
Minneapolis in a month.
Yeah.
So on November 6th.
Yeah.
Create Your Heaven on Earth seminar, November 6th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Get your tickets at GarySpivey.com. It's right there on the front page. Just go to GarySpivey.com and you will see the ad for the seminar. Just click on it and reserve your spot.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. And that one will sell out. So make sure you do get your tickets. It really will. I love you guys. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here doing private readings all week long in North Carolina. And all you got to do is call me up, 800-827-GARY, book a private reading. Or tomorrow, I'm actually reading. I had someone I've got to read tomorrow. I think I'm talking to my buddy Mark. And so once I'm in that space, we got a couple of spots for tomorrow. And so if you would like to book a private reading with me tomorrow, call Dean now, 800-827-GARY, or Michelle, and 800-827-GARY. Or Michelle, what is your number? Thank
you. It's 702-822-0548.
Oh, right. Good.
I also put it in the chat.
Oh, perfect. And if you want anything with Club Sparkle, or if you're out of Nectura, just simply call Michelle, 702-822-05. What is it?
0548. And we'll be in Minnesota also for Club Sparkle. Oh, thank you, Adriana. Good job. We'll
Hey,
also
there
be
we
there
go.
for Club Sparkle.
Yeah, and so we'll all be up there together. So we'll be having a big old party in Minneapolis. Look forward to it.
Yay!
And we're moving in. We're moving in. We're staying with Judy, driving her totally crazy. We look forward to doing that.
Yay, Judy!
Thank you, Judy.
We love you.
I love you guys.
What?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're bringing. Yeah.
She doesn't
16
even know
people.
it, Gary. We're moving in.
Oh, all right. There we are. We'll have fun. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you real soon. Thank you.